This week on Crazy for Legos, I am reviewing the LEGO Monkey Kid Chang'es Mooncake Factory, which retails for $60 and comes with 609 pieces, which theoretically is just alright looking at the parts per piece ratio. But now let's get on to the review. Now, as I said in the intro, this is set number 80032 Chang'es Mooncake Factory, with 3 minifigures, all of which are actually exclusive, which is surprising. Now, one thing I really don't like about LEGO Monkey Kid and a lot of other LEGO sets is that they have a bunch of side builds in it. And this set, I low-key don't even know what the main build is. This is literally just 3 side builds combined, which is pretty stupid since they did this once again for Nedge's Ring of Fire car. Except I can guess that the Ring of Fire car is the main build, but this just has 2 or 3 builds that can create the actual mooncake on the moon. And to be honest, I would much prefer the set was like a larger mooncake factory with like the main section of the factory where the cookbook and the show is on. Except we get a $25 bunny and a $15 factory. And to be honest, I don't even like the main factory a lot. It is way too small to actually have any real details. And like it can pretty much only fit a few boxes and that's pretty much it. This set comes with a factory, a super cute bunny, and a little bunny rocket to fly all of the orders, which admittedly is a pretty good idea and a cute little thing. I'm going to start off by reviewing the little bunny first. To be entirely honest, this build is so cute, and it has 2 cute little bunnies piloting it, and if you don't like it, you can actually remove it, but since it's only connected by 2 blue Technic pins, it pretty much just falls out purely from gravity. At least that means that the 2 bunnies can fly out with just gravity, which is a low-key cool play feature. Another thing that this bunny has is 2 stud shooters, which I'm not too much of a fan of stud shooters of any type, so I don't really like the inclusion of it here, especially since it's kind of clunky, but it's still fun anyways. Another thing that I like about this bunny is that it is completely articulatable, with movable legs, which is nice, and the way that they actually connected it is super smart. One issue I have with this bunny is how there are no stickers on the face. Since one thing I really liked about it in the show is that the face was so expressive and cute. But instead, we have just 2 cute little bunnies inside, which is a lot worse. But it's still not that bad. The next side build, or main build, depending on what you look at it at, is the main factory. As I said before, the interior is way too small. Like, all you can have is legit just a few boxes. Which, one thing I do like about the set is that it comes with like 10 boxes, which are all stickers, which isn't the focus of the set. But you can actually open the orange rocket ship and store all the boxes in it too, which is super nice. Also, this set comes with like 10 or 15 of the 1x1 mooncakes, which obviously they need to actually have in the set, because if not, then it's not Chang'es Mooncake Factory, so it's kind of required. But there is actually a lot, especially considering this is a $60 set, so that's a lot of prints for it. The inside of the actual factory is super basic, with just a little bit of assembly line, but it's low-key so boring since it's really just empty. Another thing they have is a section for another spaceship, though it's way too small for like any other spaceships to actually fit. And now that we have finished with the main model, let's go on to the minifigs. So there are 3 minifigures, Chang'e, Pigsy, and a little bunny robot. I want to start off with Pigsy. One thing I do actually want to say about the set is that in almost all other Monkey Kid sets, I usually don't like it when Pigsy's on like random sets. And this set doesn't even have Monkey Kid, but I'm actually super happy that Pigsy is in this set, since he was like the main character in this episode. And while I don't like how Pigsy was the only main minifig who wasn't in the lunar spaceship, it's fine, because this is still a cheap enough set. The actual minifigure only comes with 1 new part. The rest is either the same face or unprinted. The torso is the only actually new item, and it's looking pretty cool. Like, I actually like it, and it's super accurate to the show, and while it doesn't have any arm printing, I think it's alright for what it is. Moving on, the next minifigure is the Bunny Bot, and I have a question. Why is this minifigure in this set even? Like, this is the Chang'e version of Savage/Rumble, since they were never in the show and super random minifigures. The actual minifig design is just alright. I like the bunny that had that, but that's not exclusive and has been used in several other sets before. And it's come with unprinted pants too. The torso is quite plain with some very boring designs, and it's super simplistic. And it's just alright in my opinion. So let's just move on to the final minifigure, which is Chang'es herself. One thing I wish Chang'es would have was some roller skates, since in the show, she used roller skates to get to MK and Wukong, and it would have been super easy to put it on. But it's not a big issue anyways. Now, Chang'es has all exclusive parts, and I really like her hair design, and I actually like the torso and leg design. But now let's talk about the pricing. Now, this set is $60 for 609 parts and 3 minifigures, and I honestly don't see $60 of value. Like, this set has a $25 bunny and a $15 factory, and maybe $10 of minifigures, which is $50. So, $60 is like $10 too high, which is actually a lot. Overall, I'd have to rate this at a solid 5.1 out of 10, because I don't like the side build and it's way too expensive. But that is all for this week's video. Goodbye.